project is really reading centers all around the country that help supplement the Department of Education in their libraries. So the difference between a book nook and a library, it's a reading center that can be located anywhere. It could be at a bus, in a school, in a museum, in a house, and these book nooks are really focused in on setting up a kind of a vibrant area for families to go to and read, because readership is not is a habit. So we really want to create that habit. And in terms of I would like to show the map of where the book nooks are. So now we have 133 sites. We have 1,200 books per site, with titles that reflect the languages that people speak all around the country, the 135 languages. That's what we're trying to promote. And we train the area where the book nook is, we train them on how to manage an actual space, not like a library, but more on an activity space where people can really engage. So we have all the way north, Bontoc, down south, all the way to Cebu. Okay, so this is all around the country. Next year, we want to add about 20 more book nooks. And with a book nook, it's exciting because we hit two birds with one stone. Our books and our book publishing industry, the problem is our books are not available in many of the bookstores. Why? The reason is the commissions are a little bit high when they put the books in the bookstores. It's about 30 to 40%. And many of our publishers are small, micro to small to medium enterprises. So in terms of margins, they can't really make it. So they sell online. So you won't really see our books around the country. So that's what we're trying to do. We purchase the books from these publishers that don't have access to the reader, and ensuring that the reader has a connection with these books, right? That they might not see in bookstores and that they won't see in libraries. Another program that we have. So here's here's one of our book nooks. You have it in a hut. We also have it in libraries across the country. Yeah, there. Here's our book reading projects. Okay, there you have that. There are some photos of that. Okay, so aside from our reading and book nooks, we also have a program called the Philippine Book Festival. So the problem in the Philippines is access. We don't have access to our own books, and we have such wonderful work that is already out there. Large agencies that are procuring in bulk, such as the Department of Education, when they're procuring, it is difficult to scan and look at the books online or go to a store. So we bring the books to you with the Philippine Book Festival. And with this, this festival is essentially a book fair, and you have mostly Filipino books. Last year, there's a 4 billion sale with the Department of Education. We trained the scopers of the Department of Education, about 750. We teach teachers how to look at books that are exciting for their students, such as comics, engaging children's books, even romance, so that kids will want to read. The conversation has always been about textbooks, and we do understand the importance of textbooks, and we really are looking at ways to make that the procurement and the systems more efficient. But looking at books that you read for fun or trade books are important for children so that they create that reading habit, and that's what we're trying to do with our book fairs all around the country. Okay, so here's just photos of the book fair. So because we're trying to create a habit and engaging teachers to buy books and engaging the public, we make it fun for everyone. So we have students come in, and every year they now look forward to this book fair. We have about 40,000 guests per year that visit the book fair in Manila. But next year we want to expand to all of the different regions. We have about 3 in our wish list, but hopefully we can have more. Okay, so here we have our Aklatan. Okay, I have one more minute and 32 seconds. And of course, working on policy with the Department of Education, we can do the research. We can look at the supply chain. analyze the supply chain, look at the industry and the gaps. Okay, so in terms of our budget, I will skip that. Hold on. Okay. Is it stuck? Oh, okay. All right. In terms of our budget utilization, so for the last 11 years, we've had an unmodified opinion by COA. Last year, we were at 95% obligation, 86% disbursement rate, and you can see the years before as well. All right. Sorry, this. Okay, I will go ahead to our wish list. Okay. In terms of our wish list, because we're taking care of the entire industry and you have about 3,800 stakeholders, including all of the publishing companies, the printers, all of the authors in the country, we need to increase our personnel services. Our wish is 348 million. Our wish list is 192 million. Our personal services, we need to up that. Our maintenance and other operating expenses. We work out of a 500 square meter space. 4 years ago, we only had 30 personnel. Now we're at 120 because we have so many programs, and we're training both all of the creatives and the publishers, and we constantly have to go out and rent spaces so that we can train. So we really want to integrate and have our own office. I will share with you here our wish list line by line. So general admin, our national festivals, again, I said the Philippine Book Fair is integral to help DepEd procure the books that they need and help other schools as well. Our readership programs such as the Book Nooks, again, we would like to have 20 more Book Nooks. So from 133 this year, we would like to have 20 more. Our awards and grants. So as NBDB, we support the entire process in terms of production of books. So the manuscript, the translation, the publication. This year, we are fast tracking the translation of many of our books into the different languages that we speak. But also we are translating outward because we have such a huge diaspora and we have no representation of the Philippines. We are translating outwards into Arabic, into French, into German, and then as well. So we are also working on our policy, our international fairs. This year, we are the guest of honor in Frankfurter Buchmesse. Frankfurter Buchmesse is the largest rights trading fair in the world, and our books are ready for export. They are ready for rights selling. Right now, we have about 1.8 million in sales for our exports, but that's only distribution. Right sales have not been accounted for because we are just starting. We have about 249 titles that have been purchased through right sales. So if you're not familiar with right sales, this is what Trece did, and what Harry Potter does. So they sell their books, they translate it to different languages and also to different other creative industries as well. Yes, po. So that is our request again is mainly for MOE and gas, for our office space, because we don't have a big enough office space just for our employees and for all of our 3,800 stakeholders, 20 million for capital outlay, which is just furniture, and our grants and international fairs as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Edie Tugade. All right. Any questions to
I
The
always
book?
talk to them.
to the
They have a wish list.
Meron
Yes,
How
po.
much total?
It's
192.
190
Malaki.
192 million because
Mas taas.
the reason why it's high because we need to our new office space for the translation program because we're joining guests of honor. Our translation for next year is only at 2 million and it won't be enough for the industry. So because we're selling this year, we will anticipate more about 300 to 400 right sales, and we need to provide that subsidy so there will be more pickups for our titles.
You're moving office
Yes po, our office is too small in Fairview.
and it's got something to do with the translations? No,
No.
that's different.
Yeah, our office, our space was really for about 30 to 40 employees, but now we're about 110.
But the bulk of your wish list for your budget is due to translation or the office space?
The office space is quite small. It's only 17, but it's for the Book Nook, the Philippine Book Festival, international fairs, the translation grant.
Oh.
So it's all divided.
Okay, yeah. Just give us a copy of the wish list
Okay.
and the justification for each, yeah. But I don't chair your budget, so it's up to the chair to augment it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Right now, you're renting your office from where?
We are renting our office now in Fairview,
Fairview?
and we
Why
plan
not just rent it from DepEd? You're an attached agency.
If you buy a DepEd space, wala ka.
Bigyan mo na, Fatima.
Pwede nyo bigyan?
500 square meters lang.
Oh, I need about 1,000.
1,700. You know, the Pasig property of DepEd is 20 hectares.
Hindi naman sila di ba? Ginagawa.
Opo, nire-rehab po yung Pasig Central Office. But we're renting now. Baka po pwede sila sa amin. Sa Makati. Makati po.
But in the future, you can allocate, I'm sure you can allocate 1,000 square meter. Oo.
Opo, may plan po ang Central Office, a 7-story building for the Central Office. Maybe we can accommodate them. Opo. Mag-start pa lang po this year, ma'am, yung project po. So baka in 2 years time, opo, to build pa po sa Central Office. Opo.
Pasig.
Opo, sa Pasig po.
But you can consider that their future office in your office so that they can save on rent.
Opo, yes,
They're an
Mr. Chair.
attached agency naman of DepEd eh.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Meters lang pala office nyo.
It's not so much. Oo.
Yung office space nyo ngayon, meron?
We're renting now, ma'am, kasi nire-rehab po yung office po sa Pasig.
Yeah. Yeah, but moving forward, I think it's better for them because it's Fairview pa, layo. It's better since you're attached agency and I'm sure they report to the secretary every now and then. It's better to move them to your office and be save on rent. So just usap na lang kayo, Fatima. And then my next question is, how many book publishers do we have in the Philippines?
In terms of the book publishers, give me one moment. It's here in. Divine. Can you open this, Divine? I need the pad bar here.
Wala ka pa. Sa first week.
Okay. For the book publishers, we have 365 registered book publishing companies.
And do they have the capacity to print textbooks for our public schools?
Yes.
You've run down the 365 publishers capacity, and they have the capacity to supply our textbooks?
Yes.
Okay.
So, the problem with textbooks sometimes is that if the curriculum guides are finalized and if the call is early and the publishers have enough time to print the textbooks, they can do it.
Because during the budget hearing of DepEd, and I'm very happy to hear this, that DepEd has liberalized the way we procure textbooks. So DepEd will no longer make the manuscripts, but instead they will accredit titles. You know? So they'll accredit titles, download the funds to the regional office.